Hey guys, this is Stock Company here. Welcome back. Today's live stream or video, depending on whenever you are coming in to watch it. We're going to be talking about what happened to Rooster. So, if you're not familiar, Rooster is one of the big friends that I have on the channel. Uh, Friends for Roblox, I guess. Um, but yeah, he's been pretty close to our channel. We've been always talking about his channel. If you want to look up his YouTube, it's the Screaming Rooster. But yeah, what's been going on? The reason why we have this video for today is because Rooster has been kind of laying low or missing, or who knows what else is going on. I see Umain's there. Welcome, Umain, also known as Umain. Do you go by Umain or Enik? I keep trying to remember that, and somebody else was asking me about that earlier too. Uh, I see. So I don't know if you all can see the chat here. I see Umain saying he got cancer. No more Enik. Okay, so what do you go by? Umain, or is it Utshop Menali, or Youth Shop? I don't know. Um, is that U pronounced like a U or like an U? So is it Youth Chopa or Ut Chopa? And I'm trying to read your name here, but yeah, what happened to Rooster? So, yeah, because Rooster really hasn't been active on his channel in a very long time. By the way, Umain, I don't know if you saw yesterday's video. We were talking about you in the live stream in the Q&A. We were hoping that you were going to join the Q&A. Don't know what your schedule's been like and all that. Because, yeah, Rooster was like, what happened to Umain? And I told him it was like, I don't know what happened. So yeah, what else has been going on? So Rooster, yeah. Rooster was asking what happened to you. You mean, because he had no clue, and it's been like forever, basically. You, I miss you. Yeah, I know he. Yeah, basically our crew on Discord definitely miss you. You mean, or uh, what happened to the what happened to the Australian boys? So you mean the New Zealand guys or whatever? You're talking about Farrell, James, or Jamut. Chicken is another guy in the group who has no relationship to Rooster, by the way. Oh, there's another guy. Oh crap, begins with a V. I forgot his name. I'm gonna have to go on Discord now too. uh, Jamut or James Farrell. Farrell's like the guy I know the best out of them. Um, oh, he had a like a chat group. Um, God, I'm gonna have to look for all my friends on Discord now to figure out who I'm forgetting. The guy's name begins with V. So yeah, I see Chicken. He doesn't even go by Jamut. He calls himself Jam on Toast now. Um, who else? Who else? Feral or Feral Box is another name he goes by, also known as Charlie. Here we go. My box fam. Who is that? Nope, that's not it. Even though it's got Feral's profile picture in it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I know it begins with a V. There is one Australian guy that I'm trying to remember his name too, who's friends with Rooster. I can't remember his name either. Rooster knows who I'm talking about if he comes back to watch this video. Forgot what Rooster. If you know, let me know. Send me a comment or something. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. I'm probably friends with him too on Discord. Now that I think about it. So yeah, basically the New Zealand guys is a group of at least 3 or 4 of them. But I only can remember 3. I know there's a 4th guy begins with the letter V. I forgot his name. Can't believe y'all still remember it. You mean, how are we supposed to forget about you? Oh, speaking of which, someone's calling me on Discord. Who's calling me? Alex. Hey, Alex. The answer to call here. Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Doing your mom's. That's what I'm doing.
Doing what now? What did you just say? Oh, by the way, you remember Humane? Remember Humane, Alex?
No, who the fuck is that? I still don't remember. I don't.
You don't remember?
Who's
Go
that?
to my live stream right now. I'm on YouTube. I'm streaming a video or a stream right now on the Thigh Company channel. It's what happened. The title of the video is called "What Happened to Rooster." Is that Blood Shark? No, that's not Blood Shark. It's you're probably thinking about possibly a different Alex. There's the Alex who was our I call some people call him the first Alex, but he was the guy whose little brother was like crazy into Fortnite, and he was like throwing stuff against the wall, screaming over. Yeah, he was like you know the Fortnite kids videos like where they screaming and cussing out people on Fortnite. Yeah, that's what his.
That's what little kids do.
Yeah, that was his brother. Um, that's the one that you may be thinking about. Humane. This is ex Alex to be more specific. He just calls himself Alex now, and I just call him Alex too.
That's my old ass username. What the fuck? I used to remember that shit.
How do I remember ex Alex? Because
Yeah.
that's how I knew you by I think originally, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like back in 2018. That's like
like that long ago, 2-3 years ago, whenever that was. Because remember we were on Arsenal all the time, and we were doing the competitions, and I had the videos on the row. Actually, do I even have them on? Probably don't. Remember, I had the X Alex versus Thigh Company or Thigh versus X Alex videos for Arsenal, and I was doing the live streams. I don't know if you remember those videos or not. I don't even know if they're probably not even on the current Thigh Company channel because probably is on the one that got taken down.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's Humane saying? Is that Blood Shark? No, it's not Blood Shark. Speaking of which, Humane, I gotta make a video on Blood Shark because I have no clue what happened to him. Rooster doesn't know what happened to him. One of his friends, though, messaged me recently asking if I knew where he was. And we were talking, and we eventually, I'm gonna make a video talking about what happened to Blood Shark or what we know of Blood Shark. Basically, to kind of skip the whole story and save it for another video. We think Blood Shark kind of got pissed off at somebody, and now he's just keeping to himself. But he still is on Roblox. Dragon and I have been trying to get in touch with him too, but we haven't yet. What you sent me? Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so Alex is going to be right back. He's taking care of some business. Let's see here. Can't believe you all still remember me. That's the Alex I added. What do you mean? That's the Alex you added? WTF? You mean I don't know what you mean by that. You forgot me. Oh, Alex forgetting you. You mean? Let me know. Were you able to hear Alex while I was talking to him? You should have been able to because I know my volume's up at max, but it's supposed to record the screen audio as well. Yes, I heard. Okay, cool. That's good. I don't know if you're hearing it from the screen or if it's from the what do you call it? The audio of Discord that's being picked up from the mic. I remember his little brother raging in the back. Yeah, I remember that too. I'm gonna have to. I know Rooster remembers that for sure. Dragon probably knows who I'm talking about too. I don't even know. I don't know what his current name on Discord is either. He's pretty much disappeared too, like Blood Shark. But so to kind of get back on topic, what happened to Rooster? So I'll give you the story. So Rooster and I, we were pretty much, well, actually, so Rooster didn't get cancer. He caught COVID, or originally his dad, I think, caught COVID, and that is to give you some info. I got a loud motorcycle driving by my house, by the way. So his dad, Rooster's dad, so Rooster lives in Alberta, Canada, in a small town called Wetaskiwin, which is about an hour, I think, south of uh, what's the big city? Edmonton. I think it's Edmonton City in Alberta, Canada. Yeah, south of that, being kind of a major city there. Ooh, my connection is unstable. Humane, how's my connection? I just got an error message popping up. Should be good. Does Dragon still know you? Good question. I'm gonna have to call up Dragon. Is Dragon online? I'm gonna send him a message right quick. Hello, Dragon. Dragon's been trying to help me sell my grandmother's car. By the way, he's giving me some advice and recommendations on what to do. I got 2 people watching the stream now. Nice. Let's see. Can't believe y'all still remember me. I swear I added him to the Discord. Who'd you add to the Discord? Oh, X Alex? Is that what you're talking about? Remember his? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I guess that's what you're talking about. So yeah, the story about Rooster. Rooster's dad. In this town of Wetaskiwin, Dragon's still there in Wetaskiwin, I think. Rooster's dad worked as a firefighter there in Wetaskiwin, and he caught COVID. And then after the whole COVID thing with him and the family catching COVID, Dad, I think, developed like respiratory. I'm gonna call it distress because I don't know what to exactly call it. Basically, your respiratory system is starting to have issues or irritations or something that's affecting you or your breathing. Um, what game did we meet in? You mean Roblox? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about like a specific game on Roblox? Because my guess would have been sometime a little bit after when Rooster joined, and I'm gonna have to take a look because I know we were playing Phantom Forces. I think Phantom Forces was where we originally met. Rooster did a lot of research back in the day, and he used to know. Um, Phantom Forces, is that where? I guess that's where we met. Oh, I just got that ping on Discord. What did Alex? Alex messaged me. Oh no, it's the bandwidth thing. Um, yeah, I think it was Phantom Forces where we met you, Maine. So yeah, back to Rooster. So I'm kind of talking about his dad at first. It kind of leads to the rest of the story. Um, Dad ended up becoming like, instead of being like a regular firefighter, I think he became, from what Rooster told me, a chapel at the firefighting like station, or what they call it, firehouse, or you know what I'm talking about, where the firefighters work. And Rooster's mom still was working as like an author or a writer. Oh, you're coming back on Discord. So you mean saying here, I'm coming back on Discord when I get my PC. Nice. Yeah, when are you getting your PC, you mean? Hopefully soon. We've been waiting for you to hop back online. Oh, and hopefully you get a mic as well. Mic and a camera and all that, so people know who you are, what you sound like, and all that. That's going to be fun. What else has been going on? 2024? What do you mean 2024? You mean this year, 2022? Why are you going to wait 2 years to get your computer? Thought you did see me once. No, the only, are you talking about on your channel that one video where you have, I guess it's that group of family that you have that are playing that music on your YouTube channel? Is that what you're talking about? Because on Discord, I know for sure I never saw your face. I know for sure. You saw me when my cousin FaceTime from his phone on Discord. Remind me what your cousin's name is. I want to say it's like Ubraj. It's like Y something. I forgot his name. Got 3 people watching now. Cool. Surav? No, I don't know. I know. I want to say you brought like Yubraj, I think was how you spelled it. Yeah, your cousin. I don't even have your cousin anymore on Discord. I lost your cousin's Discord. Because if I still had him, I could have maybe called him up or something to see what you've been up to. You're cutting in and out. Oh, how's it now? I'm kind of. It's probably because I'm moving the laptop around. It's probably what it is. I'm like sitting. I got like a headache too right now. I'll get into that because I talked about how I was doing yesterday on yesterday's stream, but I'll get back into that right after I finish the Rooster story. So, yeah, so Dad works right now as a chaplain at the fire station. Says, well, I think did his mom work as an accountant at one point? I might have to ask him. Mom was basically, I think, working from home. If I'm not, I might be confused. His mom with Dragon's mom. Dragon's mom has a similar situation. But I basically knew his mom as a children's book writer. She published 2 books, at least 2 books, probably more by now. Thought quick question. What's your question you made? But yeah, his published books, and I know I was advertising his mom. I was advertising his writers. It's cutting in and out. That's not good. I don't know if it's because of the live signal or if it is something else. Should I be talking slower? Maybe that sometimes helps. So yeah, his mom was writing children's books. Or actually, no, I wouldn't say children's book. I should say young adult. That sounds better. Because children's books, you think picture books, but these were like novels. But yeah, Treasure Island. I'm gonna give a shout out for that. What's her name? I'm to find her story. Actually, let me take a look right now. I'm kind of curious now. TRA Treasure Island. Going on to Google and typing in the name right now. Treasure Island book. No, it's not Treasure Island. I'm probably thinking about a different name right now. It's like last name Gurnett. Gurnett. Is that what how you spell it? Treasure. Oh, my bad. Rooster's mom, or what kind of books or writing or projects she's been doing now. I have to ask Rooster whenever. I want to say they got COVID like really early this year or sometime end of last year. I don't remember exactly when that happened, but I think COVID kind of like messed with them a little bit. But it really started getting strange because I noticed Rooster wasn't as active as he was before at the beginning of 2022. And then I made announcements on Discord, and I think I may have made maybe one announcement on my YouTube channel, on the Thigh Company channel here, that this summer, or me and my family, were going to Russia. And we were kind of talking with Rooster ahead of time what my plans were for the trip to Russia and what we were planning on doing there. And I told him to kind of let everybody know what was going on. And then I came back from Russia from my trip, and I started having trouble getting contact with Rooster for a while. So I came back in July. And I was trying to figure out what happened because nobody could seem to get in contact with. And eventually, I started seeing Rooster popping up on Discord. Started trying to call him, He wasn't answering my calls. He wasn't answering a lot of people's Discord with him for a while, for maybe like a week or two. And we were playing some games, catching up from my trip. And then next thing I know, he was telling me that his family, like there was no food at home. And he was like staying at least like milk and eggs and flour, something to maybe like bake something, or I'm like running ideas from my mind of what can be done. Thinking, maybe he has like a vegetable or something laying around. Um, and for me, it's like unclear what he's talking about. So I then go to my next idea, thinking, oh, we should make a campaign to help save Rooster, or something like that. And then I think I started talking to Dragon more often around that point, which was probably like end of August. And Dragon had no clue what was going on either. He said that he was not really keeping in contact with Rooster. And next thing I know, Rooster's like, oh, it won't matter anyway because I'm going to be moving. I'm like, oh, where are you moving to? And he says, oh, I'm actually, let me read it again to be accurate. He says, oh, it won't matter because I'm going to be moving away from my family and my parents. And I'm like, what do you mean you're moving away? Are you like running away from home, or, what is going on? And turns out that from the information that I had gathered at the time, Rooster was essentially going to college, and I still need to catch up with him. I need to talk to him what he's going to college for exactly, because I've asked him like a few times what classes you're taking, and he hasn't told me. But he moved out of Wetaskiwin, away from his family, to a really small town in the middle of nowhere, way far north in Canada, to a little small town called I think it's called Sexsmith, Sexmith. Is going to like a Bible college or religious college, but for like general studies is what I was told at one point. I don't know if that's the case or not. But he's like living in a dorm there, and I remember, I think Dragon and we were on Google trying to figure out where he's at, and we went to Google Maps, typed in his like information that we were able to gather, and we found out that this like college is like really small. I couldn't even find like photos of the place when I went to like Street View. But he lives in like a dorm there with a roommate, but it's kind of like a little bit of a crappy situation because I think they monitor his internet, and it's like restricted internet, like school internet or something like that. Plus he has like a daily allowance. They give him like an allowance of how much internet he can use per day, which to me, that was just so weird to think of. Because I've never heard of any kind of school or college doing an allowance if you are, especially if you're not even in class, if you're on campus, or even in your own dorm or dormitory. That just seems so weird. Like, I understand them doing like a restricted internet, but why would you block like a YouTube or doing some gaming? To me, that's just like, I've never heard of such a thing. Then again, this is Canada, and I have no familiarity or experience with how things are, work over there. And So he was like, I'm not going to be doing any more gaming while I'm at college. I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to do any gaming? How long are you going to be at that college? I'm going to be there for at least 2 years. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Are you trying to tell me that for the next 2 years, you're going to essentially be off of the internet? And I didn't get any answer from that point. Then I started asking him what classes he was taking. I was thinking, well, maybe I can figure something out. Maybe I can help him with his classes, and maybe, something like an assignment or an essay, help him out, write some stuff for him or whatever he needs, to at least understand what's going on. And I didn't get any information from that. And right now, we've been kind of keeping up mainly with Dragon, trying to see what Rooster's been up to. Rooster right now has been mainly playing Trackmania and then working on his game. He has a game, by the way, called Gummy Jump. It's on Steam. And he's been kind of obsessed with getting that game to some kind of like, what's it called? There's a company or a group that does like speed records or speedrunner. I think it's speedrunner.com. He was really obsessed with that. Then he was obsessed with getting people playing his game, marketing his game, and all that. So he was kind of preoccupied with that for a very long time. He was advertising that on his Discord server. Then he went silent on that and was basically off of the internet for a long time. I want to say it's I'm going to his channel right now on YouTube trying to find it. Let's see, the Screaming Rooster. He was off of his channel for a month and then posted a video 5 or 6 days ago called 3 of My Many WRs, or world records. So to me, it looks like he's playing games that he can beat a world record and then get onto Streamrunner or some website that tracks that or has stats on that kind of speed or whatever you want to call it. And that's been it. Rooster hasn't been answering any texts, no messages on Discord, and we don't know what's going on. So we're now going to campaign called the Help Rooster campaign or Help Save Rooster, and we're going to try to help. We're going to help save Rooster from his school. So hopefully that works out. I see Yamane's writing here as well. I'm gonna answer some of Yamane's question. Am I good at geometry? Yeah, I would say I'm good at geometry. I've taken geometry, I've passed it, and I've done like higher math involved with geometry and all of that. GoFundMe for Rooster. Yeah, I was thinking about, well, not a GoFundMe because one, it's gonna be like I'm gonna have to create an account. I could probably do a GoFundMe. I have to look into it. But I was going to make an announcement. We are now, I think I set up donations for Streamlabs, by the way. I'm going to have to double check on that because I'm pretty sure, because I was working on getting Streamlabs back onto this laptop here. And it was like glitching for some reason. I don't know if you went to my video. I have a 5-minute long video where I was trying to stream through using Streamlabs. Humane writes to me, I have 4Ds in my classes, and soccer season starts in 2 weeks, and I need help. Humane, what classes are you taking? What classes are you have 4 classes in total, or how many do you have in total? That's my first question. Second question, what classes do you have the 4Ds in? That kind of helps narrow down what subjects you need or what classes you need help with. And then my third question, for you to get into I'm assuming the question's more like help me get into the soccer team or soccer practice or whatever you call it. Actually, I'm gonna take off this hat. I'm gonna put something else on, kind of more of a crazy. I was gonna make like myself a what do you call it? I think it's called a shamak. I'm trying to remember the name. Looking it up right now. Oh no, not a shamak. My bad. It's a thing where you wrap like a fabric around your face. I'm probably thinking of something else. I'm like going on Google trying to figure out what a world I have in my mind right now. There's a different name for it. It's a fabric. It's like you see it on what's it called? Middle Eastern cultures tend to have it. Well, whatever. I'm trying to remember something that's kind of off topic. History 2, geometry, Spanish 2, English 10, biology. Spanish, I can certainly help you out for sure. History, what kind of history is it? U.S. history, world history, European history, Asian history? I got to probably wear this back like that. History, biology may be a little tough, but I can probably do it too. COVID and the flu hit me hard for 2 weeks. World history too. Okay. Do you know your grades? Because sometimes, well, actually, there's two things. What are your grades for those classes that have D's? And what are the main thing? What are the requirements that you need in order to get onto the soccer? I'm assuming soccer team is what you're trying to get onto. Or is it like, I don't know how your system is set up with your school. Are you trying to get into soccer like class, or what do you call it? Play soccer for the school? I don't know what it's called. Pass at least 5 classes and 2.0 GPA. Okay, so what is your GPA? Varsity team. Okay, got you. So 2.0 for those who may not be aware, is basically C average and above. 1.1. Your GPA is a 1.1. Okay, how many classes are you taking? Because I'm going to try to figure out how to. That's our new campaign. Save Humane. Save Humane. Bring Humane's grades up. What do I have in my class? I'm taking. By the way, I'm taking one class right now in university. It's my last class. Dude, I am SPE. What? What do you write? Dude, I am SPE. SPEEKID. And then you write SPED. 7 classes. So you have 4 Ds. That doesn't make sense. You mean how do you have a 1.1 but only 4 Ds? One, like if you had a straight 1, that would mean that you would have a D average, meaning that you probably got all Ds, or like you got Fs and a C or something like that. A in ceramics, okay, which is for those who are curious, is basically modeling and art and all that. I know what ceramics is. I've actually never taken it, but I've heard it's easy. Kind of playing with clay and Play-Doh all day. I gotta make sure this thing's stabilized. So ceramics, you got an A. That's why I said add me on Snap. You got WhatsApp? That's a good question. Do you have WhatsApp, you mean? If you have WhatsApp, it'll be easier. I have WhatsApp. I don't use Snapchat. I used to have Snapchat, and I always got into like issues with the accounts. Like I had a fake snap. I had at one point a fake Snapchat. Then I had a real Snapchat. Uh, you don't have. You mostly use Snap. Um, I don't use Snapchat. Like I used to have a long time ago, back in high school. Or actually, no, a little bit, probably a year, probably either right after high school or maybe like a year after high school. I had Snapchat and basically was trying to friend everybody, but then like people were sending me like images that like I couldn't even freaking look because it'd be like up on your screen for like less than a second and then it'll go away and I'll and be like, what's going on? I might even make a video why I hate Snapchat, but basically on Snapchat, if you try to save an image to see what it is, the user gets notified with like a ping or whatever, or message, and then they start getting pissed off. Oh, why are you saving my photos? What you doing? And and then you gotta explain like, oh, I'm trying to figure out what you actually sent me, and it gets awkward. And then Snapchat used to be another app, by the way, and this will be whenever I get into hating on Snapchat, um, which ended up. Then I had a second fake Snapchat where I was pretending to be like fake people for some reason. I used it for something else. What did I use it for? I don't. I'm gonna have to try to remember the story exactly whenever I make that video. Um, your main's like laughing. uh, I don't. You mostly use Snap because you didn't save it. What do you mean you didn't save it? You're talking about something I'm not familiar with. God, I hate like holding the laptop like this. I really want to get that computer soon. I don't know if you saw yesterday's live stream, by the way, you mean. So yeah, we don't know what happened to Rooster. He's basically in school and with some roommate. He hasn't even told me who his roommate is. And he keeps telling me all the time his roommate is asleep, uh, and that he doesn't want to bother his roommate. But I'm like, can't you leave the room or go to a different room or go somewhere? You know, I gave him all those ideas, but I don't know what's going on. Because we're trying to help Rooster get to. We were trying to help Rooster get to 500 subscribers, and then like 1,000, then 500, but Rooster's not really active on his channel at all, and the type of videos he's been posting on his channel are not good for the YouTube algorithm, and frankly, there are mixed opinions about it. Like the Gummy Jump, and I've actually told him, hey, make videos on Gummy Jump, make updates to Gummy Jump, put some more graphics, like a list of different things to do. And he didn't really do anything. Plus, I told him, fix your titles for the videos. Write them not in all lowercase, but like capitalize. Like when you're writing a title to a book or something. Do it that way instead of quickly typing something up. Um, then I said, some of the thumbnails need some work, but they're not bad. But it's like for example, he has one video. I'm looking at his channel right now. Crab Game epicness spelled with a K instead of a C. And then code with a bunch of numbers, and all you see is a black screen. And then you got YouTube has that little bar that shows how long the video is, and it's covering up his face. And then he does it again with Among Us. Among Us is back after a 4-month break, and Uh, there, yeah, I would have written four, like the word four instead of the number. But he does the same thing, a black screen with a time duration bar over his face. And then, like what kind of video is this other than, it's like it does not attract an audience, and you need to attract an audience, provide visuals, make it, what do you call it? Shiny, glowy and all that. Um, so he has some issues with that. And then he has, like, if you go to like my Thigh Company channel, um, I think pretty much almost all of the videos have a custom thumbnail. If I don't have a custom thumbnail, I'll try to do something as much as I can. Uh, what? I'm looking at Humane here. Humane's messages. Uh, Rooster is dead now. I am the main focus. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Humane, if you come back on Discord and you're active on Discord, or if you can, like, you should try to get WhatsApp on your phone, or because it's in fact that's what I used to call my folks in Russia. We had a system, but I'm gonna have to talk about telecommunications later. But growing up, we never really had a way to call people in Russia, and then we figured out how to call people basically from the U.S. to Russia, and you paid by the minute, and it was really expensive. And then we start doing searching, and then you find whoever is the cheapest company. Um, right now, I think my grandmother pays like $20 for like a month or two of calling, but it's like they charge it kind of per minute, but it's like really, really cheap. And then back around early high school or so, 2009, 2010, uh, we used Skype for a very long time, up until 2021, until my uncle passed away. Uh, and then after my uncle passed away, I switched to WhatsApp because I also got a new phone. When was this? Earlier this year? Yeah, like right after I stopped working at the grocery store. You don't have Insta. What do you mean? I do have an Instagram. You mean? It's my, like, not the Thigh Company one, but it's like my actual kind of like a personal. I do have Instagram. Um, yeah, we used Skype until 2021, and then, well, right now I just use WhatsApp. I don't even have Skype on my phone anymore. I still have access to the Skype account, but I only have maybe like, I used to have like a handful, like 5 or 6 people I would call on Skype, but I've stopped even doing that. I actually even have one friend I met on Roblox. I invited him to Skype, and we were talking on Skype for a while. Uh, let's see here. I Okay, so Rooster is dead. Now I'm the main focus. I unsubbed from Rooster because he called me the N word. When did Rooster do that? You mean? That's really unlike him. I When was that? I have a water bottle somewhere here. When did he call you names? You mean? You don't have Insta. What century era is you living in, cousin? Uh, so I do have Instagram. I've used. How long have I had Instagram for? I had Instagram ever since I got my iPhone back in. When did I get my iPhone? Well, no, I had an iPod Touch. Then I had an iPhone. So I think I had an iPod Touch like my last year of high school. Like, I kind of grew up kind of broke, basically. Um, yeah, because I had an iPod Touch 5. Then I had an iPhone 5. And I had that iPhone 5 forever, like almost like over 10 years, I think. Or no, no, what am I talking about? Not 10 years. Um, Close to 10 years, like 8 years. Because I had iPod Touch, and then I think right yeah, because then I started working at the movie theater end of 2014 because I graduated in June of 2014. And when I started working, then I got an iPhone 5, and iPhone 5 was, it was a good phone at the time. Um, Kept the same phone up until March of this year, 2022, which is forever. Um, then I switched and got well, I wouldn't say a new phone. It's a newer phone, iPhone 10 or iPhone X. I'm gonna have to get my phone whenever I find it. I have it laying around somewhere in my room. Um, and even an iPhone X is still good. It's like the newer iPhones. They had some like weird update with Apple where they blocked off like a lot of the older phones from like being able to work. Most companies stopped using the older phones. That's why I switched to the iPhone X or iPhone 10. Uh, then add me on it. Add you on Instagram. What's your Instagram, you mean? You'll see my face on Instagram. What is your Instagram? Haha, Rooster's online. Welcome, Rooster. I see Rooster. What do you mean? What happened to me, Rooster? You've been gone forever. Where'd you? I know you like disappeared off to college. Uh, he did that to me a few months ago. When was this, you mean? Rooster, you made saying that you called him names. Now, I highly doubt that Rooster called you the N word out of all things, especially. What did he call you that? Did he call you on like on Discord? Oh no, it couldn't be on Discord. Would have been on YouTube. But he wouldn't say that on YouTube, though. That doesn't make any sense, you mean? Uh, yeah. Can I clarify what you're talking about, you mean? Uh, how old are you, Thigh? 26. Born in November '95. Thigh, you got to help me out, please. Oh, with your grades? Yeah, I gotta try to help you out there. Rooster and I. Oops, I don't know what you mean. College? Yeah, I know you're in college. I was joking. Oh, you're joking about Rooster calling you names? I was gonna say that's not a that's not a good joke. Uh, 26. Yeah, November 19. Yeah, November 1995. Graduated in June 2014. When did I start YouTube? I had YouTube back. My oldest YouTube. So yeah, because my dad had the first YouTube, and his was like 20. I'm thinking the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I think he had his YouTube since 2006, 2007. I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm gonna have to look at his videos too, because I know some of his videos are old. Then I started my original. Well, I started up a YouTube. I think around 2009, 2010. Didn't really do much other than I have a few Minecraft videos, and then I have a video where I'm playing the piano. Then I have a video where I'm. Oh yeah, I was obsessed with rubber band balls at the time. I liked collecting rubber bands and making like a ball. I even have a big one. Um, I got a big one in the living room. I could show you. I'm thinking about selling it actually, um, or maybe keeping. I don't know. I kind of like it as like an art piece because I have like colored rubber bands around it now. Uh, and then had some animation videos like stop motion animation. Like I'd use clay, I used Legos, and was making stop motion animation. But that's like all back in like like beginning of high school. Then I had another channel. Right now I have it named as like 1234. I used to have it my actual name. Uh, but yeah, that second channel. Well, actually, no. What happened was the first channel tried to have it monetized. YouTube then like banned that channel from being monetized because it looked like um I was they sent me a message thinking that I was like trying to cheat the system, which at that point they had a very weird way of tracking and monetizing channels. And of course I never made any money off of doing that because they took the channel down. Uh I think maybe they would have possibly have paid me maybe like at most $10 for that first channel because I had a few videos that had over 1,000 views. Oh, I have 4 people watching. Nice. And then the second channel, which I just had titled like my name, and I just had family videos there, and I had a few gaming videos, and I think that's where I had like my early comedy videos. Like if you know the Bo Bill videos, I had that on that channel, and that was like 20. Let me check that channel because I still have it. I want to say the oldest video on that's like from 2012. And then right now, I just use it as like a family video archive, basically saving everything there. Um, and then, shortly after I made a gaming channel and then it became Thigh Company. Uh, when did that start? That's 2017 when I started the first Thigh Company channel, right, Rooster? I think it's 2017. Uh, I don't know. I have to try to check into that if I can. But yeah, 2017, and then let me see. I'm trying to think. When was the Thigh Company channel with the 14,000 subscribers taken down? I want to say that was like whenever Ninja Legends was popular. So I want to say that's 2019 or 2020 was when it was taken down. Let's see. Have you seen my face, Rooster? I have. Rooster, when did you see Humane's face? I've never seen Humane's face before. It was a while ago. How did you see it? That's what I guess trying to ask. Like, did he like where did he show his face? So why did you title this video "What Happened to Rooster"? So I titled the video "What Happened to Rooster." Well, one, you got to get that clickbait stuff. Um, but yeah, the reason I should be more specific. The reason I made it say "What Happened to Rooster" was because a lot of people were messaging me on Discord asking what happened to you, like where you've been, why your channel's basically slow. If that, I want to say dead because it's not dead. Um, he sent me a picture on Discord, then removed it a few minutes later. What was this, Rooster? I mean, oh my bad, it's a while ago. So back when he had Discord. Oh, we're getting close to an hour mark now on the video. Before he got banned, he didn't get banned. I was gonna say he didn't get banned, but he lost the account like login for Discord, and then his family, or actually no, he told me a bunch. You mean, how did you lose your Discord? Because from what I remember, you said that your computer broke, and then your family like didn't let you get on the computer, and then you something about some other family issues, and then that you all were planning to move. Then I'm told that basically your computer is still broken. They don't want to get you a new computer, and that you have a mobile phone, but they won't let you put Discord on your mobile phone. That's from what I remember. Uh, you got banned. What do you mean you got banned? Discord didn't ban you. Unless you did something really crazy on Discord that I'm not aware of. My cousin logged out of Discord. Then I had other accounts with the same email. So I never knew my... Yeah, that's what I remember. You forgot your password, and then I told you to go make a new account, and you never did. And I don't know why you never did, other than my understanding was that you didn't have access, or your computer broke, or your parents didn't let you, or something like that. By the way, Humane, you're the same age as ex Alex. If you're 15, I thought you were like in. For some reason, I thought you were younger. Uh, yeah, because ex Alex is beginning high school right now too, and the classes that you mentioned sound like high school level classes, especially the Spanish two thing. Uh, Spanish two, by the way. If you wait a second, I'm trying to like. Are you a freshman or a sophomore in high school? Are you in 10th grade? Yeah, that's. I think Alex is in 10th grade too. Except for you're going to be you're in Virginia and Alex is in Arizona. Uh, and y'all probably taking the same classes now that I think about it. So if you can get on Discord, he can probably help you out. But yeah, your Spanish I can do in a heartbeat. Um, History maybe that's going to be really easy too. Biology I'm going to have to like do research to be able to straight up answer everything that you have. What's the fourth class? Geometry. Geometry is going to take work. It's going to take process, but I can do it. Um, Sometimes I can do it straight in my head. That's I'm usually pretty good at that. No, well, actually, first, um, so ex Alex lives in Arizona. He lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He told me the other day. Um, by the way, you know what's funny? He added his like girlfriend on Discord, and the girlfriend started messaging me, like um, talking about or discussing about Alex, and it was like, oh, we've been dating for a year, and then Alex was like, what are you talking about? We've been dating for a month, and then he's like, oh, I forgot, and I'm like, how do you forget that? So I don't know what he. That was kind of funny. Uh, which Alex was it that lived in West Virginia? I'm thinking that's the first Alex. That's probably who you're thinking about, you mean. So yeah, you mean what are you seriously going to have to wait to 2024 to get your computer? It's going to suck if it's that. Because even in high school, I had a laptop because you got your assignments and all that. Did your parents tell you you have to wait till 2024? Did they not have a school computer or a? Because I remember because when I was in high school, I had an old computer, like a Windows XP computer that I had it, and that sucked. Because I remember my friend came over and it's like I got to do some research for what was it, biology, some class, and I remember we had to take like the thing would take like 10 minutes to load a web page. That was bad. Uh, Also, your Gummy Jump game Rooster has 80 downloads. That's nice. Do you still have it for sale? I forgot what you have your game priced at. Wasn't it like I don't want to say it's $1. It's more. I think it's more than $1, like $5. I'm gonna have to look this up. Gummy Jump. Oh, I typed in Gummy Jump and it recommended me a song by Gummy Bear. Gummy Jump Steam. Rooster, are you going to make an update for Gummy Jump, like with the graphics, or add levels or enemies or anything? Uh, let's see, or maybe a story mode that would be cool, or adventure mode. You're a gummy where you have to get on top of the hill. Even one small misstep, you will fall quite far back down. What else? What else? Maybe add like a health or damage system. Maybe a shop system where you earn coins and depending on how far you get up into the level, and then use those coins to buy like some kind of tools or something. Or make different modes like classic mode versus oh, what else? I have to figure out. By the way, I have notification now on Steam that you've been playing it and Dragon's been playing it, and there's 17 Steam achievements. That's cool. Uh, oh yeah, and somebody was asking me to put a level tracker system or like a mini map to figure out how big of a level or how far you are in a level. If someone was asking me to send you that request. Uh, what else here? Impossible beat the game. Oh geez, I'm looking at your stats here, and it says percent of players. And I see here zeros for everything. Uh, that's kind of odd. What else? What else? What else? 99 cents American. What's that in Canadian? Like $1 or something. You man, uh, I was gonna. There's a joke I was gonna tell you. So you mean write something. I'm not gonna repeat it, but there's a joke answer that I would have said if this was not live. Um, one of my friends told me what to say if someone says that to you. Um, yeah, you should read the reviews. No, I haven't read the reviews, Rooster. I'm gonna have to do that. Uh, the achievements won't work. Any clue why they're not working? Is it a Steam issue or a game issue or programming or do you know? And what did you use to program? Is it Unity? Humane says I've played Gummy Jump. It's decent. Just say it, Rooster. I don't care. uh, what else? What else? If this was a comedy stream and I had more people watching, I would say it. Humane. Um, otherwise, it's not going to be as funny. Um, yeah, it's gonna be like just spit it out. Now I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for it because it gives me better what do you call it? Better review? No, better not better reviews, but people appreciate it more when there's a crowd. I'm gonna give you a hint. The guy's name is D Cigs. Um, he was talking about it on one of his live streams. What to say when someone says that? What is this Nabroski? What do you mean Nabroski? All right. I'll go ahead and say it right now, but it's not gonna be as funny. So you mean saying I heard Thigh was gay? No, I'm not gay. And then the joke is like when someone says it to you, you're supposed to be, well, I'm fruity, but not in the booty. That's basically what the joke is. Um, basically, you're implying that you may act like you're gay, but you're not gay. That's the joke, but no, it's yeah, yeah. That's what D6 was saying on his live stream. Yeah. Anyway, what else? Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna have to save that for whenever I get the Thigh Company channel up. You Rooster, you did not say that. Um, that's what D. That's what. Yeah, D6 told me that. Like that's like one of the funny things you can say. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him like later. He's doing a live stream on his channel, by the way. Yeah, I guess it is cringe. But that's his joke, not mine. Um, but yeah, that's usually why I don't talk about that stuff. Oh yeah, Rooster, what are you doing with your channel? That's more of a funny, better question I gotta ask you. Um, yeah, because if you got to work on a few different things, but your subscriber count's been like fluctuating. It's like either been staying the same or it randomly gets like one more subscriber a day. Rooster, I will pay you 2 Canadian goose for your channel. Uh, when you say that, you mean I'm thinking about like the loony and toonie coins. Loony and toonie. I want to say it's the toonie. Yeah, the Oh, wait a second. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. Am I? The $1 coin in Canada, there's a $1 coin that has a goose or duck, I should say, Canadian ducks on it, and that's what I'm thinking about when Humane says that. I'll pay you two Canadian goose. That's what comes to mind. So he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay you $2 for each channel." Uh, oh, by the way, Rooster, I was gonna ask you, but I did ask Dragon this question as well. What was your reaction, or I should say, what was the reaction like in Canada when everybody heard about the Queen Elizabeth's passing? Was there like, everybody in shock, or I'm assuming everybody was in shock because it was kind of sudden too. You honestly didn't care. Yeah, Dragon had the same kind of reaction. He didn't care for it one way or another. But I was telling Dragon, like, well, because now you have King Charles III, they're going to change up all the Canadian money. And Dragon like flipped off. It's like, oh hell no, they ain't going to change my money. I'm going to fight. I'm going to uh, I'm going to revolt. There's going to be revolution. It's going to be rioting on the streets, and all kinds of like crazy stuff. And I'm like, because I have a history of working with money, and used to do coin collecting and all that. Thigh, have you ever gotten a leg cramp? Yes, I have. Uh, Speaking of which, last time I had it was back in high school. I know what it feels like. It sucks. Um, but what else? What else? Yeah. So I actually looked into like the money changing thing. As far as I know, I don't think there are any plans in Canada, but in England, they pretty much are finalizing what the banknotes will look like. And I know with the British pound or pound sterling, from what I read, they are pretty much using the same like artwork, but they're phasing out completely paper bills. They don't want any more paper bills. They want plastic, which I understand. I mean, most of the British/English colonies pretty much have changed to just plastic or polymer notes. And they're pretty much using the same artwork except for replacing Queen Elizabeth's face with, or portrait rather, with King George III. With Canada, I have no clue what they're going to do. I'm assuming probably a very similar thing. What else? I actually heard rumors that they want to do something like that here in the U.S., but I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. Then again, it could very well happen. Who knows? And I've dealt with plastic polymer notes back when I worked at the airport. Gotta fix this thing. I got 5 cramps at the same time. How do you get 5 cramps at the same time? It's probably like one single episode, and it like happens in waves. That's probably what well, at least what I'm thinking, because I've never heard of anybody having that. It probably does happen though, but I don't know. It was weird. I put my hand against my face. My face looks bigger when I do that. And plus, it's at an angle, so it looks like my face is like swollen when really it's like that, more or less. Rooster says Trudeau is worse than her death. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, dealing with Trudeau. I mean, I'm not familiar completely with what it's like to be in his government, I should say, but from what I've gathered and from what I hear from mostly from what I hear from other people, being like you, Dragon, and anybody else I know. Speaking of which, Rooster, I don't know if you remember, I told you back when I worked at a hardware store, one of my friends was from Alberta, and he was talking about, he talked about Trudeau a fair amount of time, like how he was not a fan of him. Speaking of which, he did send me his Discord once upon a time ago. I got to figure out if I have it or not. And then I think I might even have his phone number somewhere. I know at least where he works. It'll take like half an hour to drive over there, though. Leg cramps are the worst. Have you watched the 100? What do you mean the 100, Rooster? I mean, my bad. You mean what do you mean by 100? Oh, speaking of which, Rooster, I gotta ask you this question. There's a rumor going around that the 100 Canadian dollar bill smells like maple syrup, and I've been trying to debate that. And remember, what's weird is that there's claims that if you have brand new 100, I don't know about the used ones, but it's like it's better with the new 100 Canadian bills, like especially if you have a few brand new ones, that there's a sweet smell or supposedly maple syrup smell. I've never held one. Okay. Well, you know what it looks like? It's that golden, like yellow brown color. That's sad. What do you mean that's sad? Well, it's not common. A lot of countries have big bills are not common. Even though if it was up to me, I would just go to the bank. Thai company, I recommend you to watch the 100 TV show. What is that? You mean I've never heard of the 100 TV show. We also have a 1,000 bill. You have a 1,000 bill? I've never heard of that. In current circulation, or is it like a special or an old bill? I have to look this up because I know it's probably a discontinued bill. 1,000 bill Canada. About legal tender. Bank of Canada. Let's see this. I've never heard of a 1,000 Canadian bill. I'm sure they exist, but I don't know if they're discontinued or not. As of January 1st, 2021, the $1, $2, $25, $500, and $1,000 bills from every Bank of Canada series are no longer legal tender, meaning that, let's see, the $1,000 note of Canada stopped being issued in the year 2000. The $25 note was a commemorative note. Both it and the $500 note were discontinued shortly after they were issued in 1935. The $1 and $2 notes stopped being issued in 1989 and 1996, respectively, and were replaced with coins. I actually have a ton of the coins. I have a small, not a jar, but like a bin or box, plastic little, what do you call it, Tupperware container with Canadian coins that I got to figure out what to do with. Pretty much whenever I go to Canada, I'm probably going to spend it all. If I could send it out or mail it out, I would look into doing that. Can you please look at my message? What message you mean? They talk about the 100 TV show? That's all I have. 100 TV. The TV show name is called The 100. What channel is it on? Who broadcasts or who airs the show? Speaking of which, give me a 1-2 minute break here, guys. Be right back. All right. It used to be on Netflix. No, no, I'm not changing. I went to the restroom for a sec. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, break. Um, so, Rooster, how is college going? Any updates from your college life? Because, speaking of which, for those who are wondering, those are religious icons or iconography, whatever you want to call it. It's like a little bit of some Russian culture there. Don't have too much to report. Rooster, what classes are you taking? And also, what's... God, I gotta fix this camera. This thing won't lower any. If I lower any more, it's gonna start messing up. Yeah, what classes are you taking, Rooster? What kind of degree or program of study are you trying to complete? So we know, like, or what is it called? You're going for a program or diploma or something. That's what I remember you telling me. Generic Bible classes. I've actually taken a few back at university, like intro to the Old Testament, intro to religion, uh, intro to... You main's taking LGBT classes? You're forced into that class? I know Dragon was forced into some kind of weird thing like that too. Taking out... Yeah, I would alt 4 out of that class very quickly. Yeah, I would too. I've never had to take any kind of class. I'm actually gonna... Who is it? Somebody I know has like information about current what's it called? Current school practices in my area, like what weird classes is going on. Um, God, I gotta fix this camera. There we go. That's gonna be better. So, yeah, what did I take? I took Intro to Religion, Intro to Old Testament, some kind of religious studies course. I was actually not really happy that I had to take them because I was going for a business degree and paying... How much did that pay? Somewhere, I want to say it's $300, but somewhere in the neighborhood, $300 to $500 per class, because you got to pay for like your textbooks and all that, plus to do the homework assignments, plus to take the exams, this and that. What's going on with chat? I'm not seeing any messages. Not from Yemaine or Rooster. But yeah, there we go. If I'm being taught something against my religion, I don't want to learn about it. Yeah. I actually have a story about that, Rooster. So remember I told you I used to work at airport, used to do currency exchange. My manager was a guy named Samir. He was from Jordan originally. And during one of my work shifts, we were talking and he was telling me about his... I thought it was going to be a red angel. I'll get to that message for a second. He was telling me about a story about him growing up in Jordan. Jordan basically being the Middle East. And he was talking about being in... what would you call it? Islamic studies. What they're talking about, the Quran. But he's Christian. And in Jordan, they don't... As far as I know, I don't believe there's any kind of hostility towards any kind of Christians there. I think they have issues with what do you call it? Jewish people there because of the relationship between them and Israel. But Rooster's got to go. Rooster never answered my question. What are you studying? What is your program or goal with the college, Rooster? Like, what are you gonna get after your 2 years of being there? Hopefully, I get an answer for that. He's studying the Bible. Well, I got that, and it's a religious college, or Bible college, so that's why Rooster probably left just now too. Yeah, you mean actually? So I don't know if Rooster's probably gone. So you mean what? So who told you about 2024 being when you get the computer? Is that your parents telling you that? Like, why 2024? Why not earlier? Why not for a freaking school? Like, you get us, get a, you know, there's your argument. Oh, I need a computer or a laptop to study for school. Oh, the money thing. Yeah. What did you get with the money? You had some kind of, you spent it on like soccer stuff, didn't you? Like soccer or I'm trying to remember what I think it was soccer, but in like mobile or what was it that you got? What did you spend your money on? I don't remember now. Let's see if I can fix this computer again. This thing keeps acting up. You spent so much money already. What did you spend your money on, you mean? I don't know why I kind of look like Mr. Beast in some of this lighting. I spent money on Apple Watch, AirPods, bicycle, FIFA 22, Xbox One. Why did you get an Apple Watch and not like a regular watch? AirPods, that's another thing I would have not spent money. Like I don't have an I don't have an I don't have an AirWatch, or I was gonna say AirWatch, Apple Watch. My sister has AirPods. Told her not to get it. She bought freaking 2 pairs. I think it was 2 pairs. One she supposedly lost. She's got another one somewhere too. I don't know where. Did you buy a bicycle? Is that what I'm getting? You bought a bicycle, FIFA 22, Xbox Ones. So you bought I'm assuming one X. Did you buy multiple Xbox Ones? I'm getting necklaces, earrings, and Apple Mac. Oh, MacBook. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this. I don't know why this laptop keeps like wobbling the freaking camera. What do you mean, but? God, this thing is. I'm like trying to mess up this thing too. But thigh. What do you mean, but thigh? So I don't know what so to give some context for those who don't know, you means family. I guess it would be the right way to say it. You means family is from Nepal. If you don't know where Nepal is, go look it up on a map. What is this? But thigh, you will see my face. Oh, I don't know what holidays. Oh, that's it. There's a question I was going to ask you. Maine, do you work? You're probably too young to work. Well, actually, yeah, too young to get a job, I should say. I think I'd have to be 16 in order to work. Supposedly actually, do McDonald's or grocery stores hire at 15? I've heard of people let's see, what is legal age to work in USA? Well, here we go. Generally speaking, the Fair Labor Standard Act, FLSA, it's a federal level, sets the minimum age of employment 14 years for non-agricultural jobs, restricts the hours youth under age of 16 may work, and prohibits youth under the age of 18 from being employed in hazardous occupations. And you're in Virginia. What is it in Virginia? Teenagers 16 and 17 years of age have no restrictions on the number of hours worked. They must, however, comply with the compulsory school attendance law and curfew ordinances that may apply, and these will influence times they can lawfully work. Code of Virginia General Statute 40.1-115 and 40.1-116. Oh, what is this? Job applications minimum legal age. Apparently there are... Okay, so 14 and 15-year-olds must have an employment certificate, work a total of 3 daily or 18-hour... Or what is this? Work a total of 3 daily or 18 weekly hours and avoid potentially hazardous employment positions. Cannot work before 7 a.m. or after 7 p.m. Jobs may begin at 7 a.m. and must end at 7 p.m. There's a link I could try to send you, man. I don't know if you are you interested in getting a job? Okay, what is this? But Thigh, you'll see my face. Nope. No, nope to what? Thigh, I know you see my message. 14 years old to work in Subway, I think. Yeah, I think Subway would classify. But I don't know what's considered to be hazardous. It's not right. Yeah, you should focus on your schoolwork, by the way. That's going to probably be your major thing. So, you mean, what do you have? So, actually, I'm assuming you're using a mobile phone to watch YouTube. I'm thinking that's probably what you're doing. See if you can get WhatsApp. If you can get WhatsApp, yeah, see if you can download WhatsApp. That's probably going to be the easiest thing, because that way I can send you the help for the homework and all that. School gave you a laptop. Okay, what is your Instagram? In the meantime, I'm going to pull up my Instagram, see if I can figure out what... Yeah, because I'm barely on Instagram. I mean, well, I look at what my friends post, but I don't post myself, or hardly post myself. Like, if you go to my Instagram, all you're going to see is, like, art and drawings and maybe some travel photos from when I was in Russia. I got a bunch of old photos back when I was in my art classes. I got drawings, sketches, but I'm not too crazy about the sketches now. I try to avoid sketches now. I have some painting stuff. a few of the cartoon / comic book stuff that I was working on it before. Instabro das Mines. What? What is that supposed to mean? Or yeah, type in your like Instagram name so I can look it up. I have a tab open here for Instagram. I'm gonna try to search it. Yeah, because the only thing I have is like a few art photos and then link to my eBay page. Das Mines is my Insta. Das _ Mines? Or I don't get that. Let me see if that pulls anything up. Okay, Das Mines. That doesn't give me anything. That gives me everything under the sun. I got Spanish stuff, Korean stuff. Yeah, mainly Spanish and Korean stuff. That's from what I'm seeing here. A lot of Dasha stuff. Oh yeah, I'm starting to get the Slavic stuff now too. Little Chopar. Let's try that. Like your yeah, you should see like your Instagram thing. Like mine, I can give you mine if that helps. All right, Little Chopar. Let's see if that gives me anything. Oh, I think I got. Is it Little _ Chopar? Is it this you mean? Little _ Chopar. All right, let me send you a follow request. This account is private. Follow to see the photos and videos. All right, Yumaine, I sent you the follow request on Instagram. Maybe this way we'll see what Humaine's been up to. It looks like Humaine's account. Real Madrid fan, CR7 all day. Life is short, so smile and spread the love and enjoy your life while you live it and have fun. All right, we'll see what Humaine's up. You only got 9 posts though. Look at my face. I don't see your. There's no photos of you, Yumaine. There's a photo of Real Madrid stuff, like stuff that I know that's not you. Oh, yeah, that's not you, Yumaine. I see. It looks like something out of a freaking. Look at my face, my photo, my post. I don't even see. Did you accept my follow request? There you go. I just got the notification. Where is the photos? I got a photo of a parking lot. I got a video of people playing pool or billiards. Having fun before I leave. I see a group of like 4 or 5 people here, but I don't know which one. If that's you. I see a family video here. Is this your house, you mean? People sitting at a table. There's a food on a table. Crap! I wish I knew how to share my screen. Happy Dashain to everyone, and hope you enjoy it because it's only once a year. You mean, why is your Instagram private? I see the soccer photo. The soccer photo. Which one of these are you mean? I see numbers that can help me. My post, that's my cousin in Pennsylvania. I'm the one with the black Nike. What do you mean black Nike? There's like there's one dude in like black jeans or sweatpants with black shoes. Actually, no, there's 2 people. Yeah, there's Two people in the front wearing black shoes. One guy wearing that's all in all red. One guy wearing what looks to be cleats that are yellow. Or there's a second guy, I think, also wearing yellow cleats. 21. I am number 21. Oh, okay, I got you. So you're in the back. You're the second from the left, right? In the photo where you're with your soccer team. The photo was 2020. Let me see if there's anything newer. How about tag photos? Any tag photos? Missionary mission. What is this? Missionary. Oh, Missionary Monday. This is for local church, I think. Are you the guy who's like squatting, doing a thumbs up here? I'm like, I don't know if you have you seen your tagged photos. The pic of me in New York. Oh, I see the photo. Okay, New York, where cockroaches live. Which one are you? The guy on the left or the right? I see. I think you're the guy on the right here. The black shoes, Nike. Oh yeah, this is the guy on the right in the gray shirt, right? There's a guy in like a. That's Real Madrid with the red and blue stripes, right? Or am I thinking Barcelona? I'm like trying to remember my freaking soccer right now too. Red and blue stripe. Let's see him. You mean you haven't told me? Is it the gray shirt or the striped shirt? I'm thinking it's the gray shirt. What is this? Not underscore Enic. What is this? Is that your friend or is that somebody else? But yeah, you may get WhatsApp. It's the same. It's under the same. It's a part of Meta, by the way, too. Yeah. If you have Instagram, do you have Facebook? Might try to find. I've been trying to add Rooster on Facebook, by the way. Let me see if I can find him because I got like random people from my neighborhood on Facebook too. If I got that, then let me see if I can find Rooster's Facebook now that I think about it. Who messaged me? Meta Business Suite. Oh, it's my freaking car wash stuff. Who messaged me? Oh, somebody who wants to work with me. They sent me their phone number. Звоните, когда вам удобно. Okay. Somebody wants me to call them whenever. Yeah, I got Facebook. All right, yeah. Send me what's your Facebook name. It's probably gonna be. It might be helpful too. Let me see if I can find Rooster's Facebook. Logan Gurnett, I think is his name, right? Does he even use? Okay, I found I found Rooster's Facebook. He's got a weird profile picture. I can't show my screen either. But that's Rooster. He's got 180 friends. That's about. Well, actually, I think I got more than that. Yeah, he's got Halloween stuff now on his Facebook too. He's got one photo with like really long hair too. These are old photos. Why is I know Rooster is like, yeah, Rooster's in college, but all his photos on Facebook look like he's freaking 5 years old. That's so weird. All right, let me see if I can find your Facebook. Okay, I think I found. Oh, actually, I got two here from Roanoke. Speaking of which, my sister's about to move to Virginia. She's about to move to Norfolk, right on the coast near Virginia Beach. So there's two Chapmanelli. There's one that says lives in Roanoke, Virginia, and then there's a second one that says William Fleming High lives in Roanoke, Virginia. There's like two. One that has a field, what looks to be swings. No, my bad, soccer goal. And then there's a second one that has like a traditional garments in like somebody's house. Any idea which of those are yours, Humane? Are they both yours, maybe? Okay, I think I found Humane. Okay. Think I did. I don't know. July 19th to July 22nd. Let me check the second one right quick. Maybe it's the second profile. Or is this your... I think this is your dad's profile. Might be wrong, though. I think this is a photo of your dad and your mom and then a sister or something. A photo of you wearing like a traditional outfit. I'm the one with the green profile pic. You mean where the soccer goal is? There's a lot of people that have Utshab. I think you're talking about the soccer picture here. That's the one with you have the number 13 shirt, the white shirt with the blue 13. Utshab Mayanali. Or Maynal. No, my. Okay, I know how to pronounce your name now. Yeah. Let me see if I can send you. Oh, it doesn't. Does it let me even send you a friend request? It's not letting me send you a friend request for some reason. Huh. That's weird. Love soccer and a little bit of volleyball, and love to play on Xbox, and love to have fun. All right. I think I figured out. Found your Facebook. If I look at your Insta. Logan Gert. Yeah, yeah, I see your messages here. I was just like, LOL, you found my Facebook. Oh, dang, you just found him now, too. Yeah, yeah, that is Rooster. Uh, yeah, yes. But yeah, if you can get WhatsApp, you should have no issues getting WhatsApp. I don't understand why you don't have WhatsApp. Are you? Can you get WhatsApp? My thinking is that if you get WhatsApp, um, because I don't like using the messaging system on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, Facebook, pretty much just have the same messaging system. WhatsApp has something better. I can't get WhatsApp. Why can't you get WhatsApp? I can try to use Instagram messaging, but I hate. Speaking of which, I got one person I'm freaking pissed off about, by the way. I got whenever I got this one crazy person I know. All right, let me see what I can't get a WhatsApp. Yeah, I got that, but why can't you get WhatsApp? Oh, is it one of those things you got to get approval to download like an app? Maybe one of those situations. We're at the hour and 47 minutes. I'm probably going to try to keep it under 2 hours, by the way. I can try using audio, by the way, now thinking about it. Yeah, once I finish the live stream, I'm going to try to call you up on Instagram, see how that works. Yeah, at least I can figure out how to help you out with your school stuff, because I'm trying to... God, what do I have to? I have to freaking write an essay about. It's due not tonight, tomorrow evening, but it's an essay I'm really good at writing. Usually, I'm good at writing. What are these photos you send me? I got one photo. Guy with long hair. Somebody who looks like a girl. I have no clue. What is that? I'm looking at weird photos. What are these? Oh, your friend. Okay. All right. Yeah, he was high. Yeah, looks like he was. In the call. What do you mean in the? Oh, yeah. In the call, I see here. I'll tell you what. Once it gets to like an hour and I don't know, because I pretty much finished the discussion with Rooster. Rooster, basically, I gotta wait for him to answer. Who's call? Oh, Alex is calling me. There we go. Welcome back, Alex. Alex, what you been doing?
I watch YouTube.
You may Rooster joined my live stream. He's like, "What are you talking about? What happened to Rooster?"
He did.
Yeah, he joined my live stream. Was talking to me and Humane, and the only news I got from him was that he's taking Bible classes.
Bible
Yeah. He's
No way.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He wrote that in chat. And I was like, "What Bible classes? What are you taking? Why are you taking it? What's your degree or program of study?" He didn't answer any of those questions, other than Humane started trolling and saying, "Oh, why'd you call me the N-word?" And the Rooster started like kind of freaking out. But yeah, I didn't get any news from Rooster, like what he's up to. And then he's like, "Oh, I gotta go," and he kind of ditched out fairly quickly. But I got Humane's info now. I have a way to contact him. I found his face. Oh, did you find? I found Rooster's Facebook. I'm probably going to try to. I don't know why I can't send him a friend request or Humane a friend request.
I don't know. I don't use Facebook. I don't use that shit.
I don't like using it. It's starting to bug me. Like, the only reason I use it now is so I have a place to put all my photos, even though I probably should be using Instagram. But I use Facebook to store my photos. Usually whenever I got a bunch of photos and I need to clear some memory off my phone, usually post everything Oh, Alex just left. That's weird. I can't. Alex, don't know me. You got news from me, though. What do you mean? Did you send me something? What news? I don't know why Alex just left. Okay, let me try to recall him right quick. Probably got his freaking parents or somebody just walked in the room. Yeah, he's not answering. I'll call him one more time. Okay, Alex is not answering, so he's got something that came up. You may send me voice files now. Let's see here. Okay, now you trolling. you may say something like, "Hey Thigh, how's it going?" Or something like easy like that, so we can kind of get an idea what you sound like. I can try to play it on the stream here too. What is this? By FR Thigh. Can you help me on work? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to offer you a way so I can help you with your work or your school. Also, another question that comes to mind. Why do you have D's in the classes? Is it because of low grades on tests or not doing like the homework assignments? Because if it's high school level, it could freaking be everything. If it was middle school, it was probably homework assignments, most likely. But and also, are you a freshman or sophomore in high school? All right, let's listen to this new audio.
I sound childish. I sound childish.
You don't have to sound childish. You can speak in a sophisticated manner. I guess that's one way to put it. I don't know. That voice, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's going to change. Not doing anything. COVID hit me. Soon here's, I don't know what soon here's referring to. And then you're sophomore. Okay. Dang, when I was a sophomore, I'll have to eventually. I'm gonna start talking about my high school stories up on the channel here, because we had some crazy fun ones. I was telling Alex a few days ago. Yeah, when I was in sophomore year was kind of tough, especially my English class. When I took what do they call it? They had weird names for the English. They called it like English 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the leveling system made no sense whatsoever. They should have just called it like freshman English, sophomore English, junior English, senior English. They should have just called it that. But I remember sophomore English being really tough for me because we were doing like, what did they call it? Classic literature, but it was not like classic. It was dealing with like world literature. But we had this crazy teacher. I won't go into too much detail just because I don't want people coming up here hating on me for hating a teacher. So this teacher, the main complaint that I received from everybody was that she always sounded monotone. And she kept giving us a whole bunch of work all the time to do. Bunch of essays. She always graded me horribly on the essays. But I was like doing stupid stuff with the essays too. Like I was having my mom write the essays, but she would like forget how to write it in regular English. And it was like way too obvious that this sounded like a foreigner writing the essay. Like she would write an essay, but not use the word the. Like, let's say, Yumaine picked up the TV remote. She would write Yumaine pick TV remote. Like stupid stuff like that. And the English teachers would like take off a bunch of points for like little things like that. But I was like, whatever, because wasn't doing the work, and I just wanted to pass. I didn't even care about my GPA even. And I freaking hate the high school GPA system. It's atrocious. And the only thing it does is like it goes against you whenever you're trying to apply for colleges. It sucks. Are you, by the way, are you in what's your overall high school GPA? Do you know that? I hope it's not 1.1. If it's 1.1, then you're in trouble. If it's 1.1, there is ways you can still like go around if it's like bad GPA, but that's like something you don't want to be at all. Because if you got bad GPA, it puts you into like a different category. 0.7 is your overall GPA. If it's 0.7, then you're pretty much like I'm gonna make a big video about why I hate high school and how corrupt the whole thing is. Because usually elementary schools and middle schools are fine, but once you get into high school, it's a whole nother game. I was gonna say if you have a 0.7, then I was about to say you're done. It's like there's no way you get into that soccer. What to do? Yeah, I want to make a video talking about the whole corruption in high schools. Because it starts in high school usually. I've never heard of anything bad happening in middle school. Disappeared message. Use Instagram app to see this type of message. Oh, yeah. I hate the disappearing messages.
Like this kind of voice.
Oh, like this kind of voice. I was like listening to that, thinking what you're saying. Someone sent me a message. Who sent me a message on Facebook? Oh, it's that lady. Yeah, there's a list of things they don't teach you in high school, by the way, too. All right, Humane. So we're almost at the 2-hour mark. So, guys, thank you all for watching. It's highly appreciated that you all have been joining in today for today's live stream episode. If you have not already, please subscribe, like this video. Comment down below any thoughts or ideas that you have for the channel. We're eager to hear what you have to offer to us. And yeah, we'll see you all next time, guys. Thank you again. Peace out.